a couple days ago, Nordflow uploaded her AMV thing, and I wanted to do it too, because why not? Okay, originally I wanted to do Pokemon, specifically Leon and Raihan, because I have had an idea for them for a long time. But then I realized that the designs were way too complicated, and I would not be able to finish an AMV of them. So I pivoted to using wilbursoot dsmp, because I've drawn him too much, and I already have a very simplified design I could use, which you can see I put it out very quickly because, again, I've drawn him a lot. Sorry if the audio's weird. So I wanted to follow the same general plan that Nordflow used in her video, which was doing the sketch storyboard in the first hour and then editing in the final hour. But since I like to draw backgrounds as I do each shot, it was just hour 1 for sketch, hour 2 for editing, the last hour for editing, and then question mark in the middle. I do everything else in the middle. So I usually I've never done a full AMV before. I don't think. No, that's a lie. I have actually done a full AMV before. I've never done a full AMV that I am happy with before, because my last full AMV sucked, and so this was fun, I guess. I did view aesthetically in AMV, whatever. So here I start the line art. This is unscripted. Can anyone tell this is unscripted? So here, first shot. The first and last shot that I did are probably the best ones I did, but I put the most effort into it. It's the ones I rushed the least. I like the first shot. I think I like the way the tail moves here. You can tell though, I started this I finished the sketch pretty early, so I had a bunch of time for this one. But then I finished it in like 20 minutes, and I realized I probably need to speed up. So yeah, so the rest of the AMV looks like shit, but the first and last shot are fine. So I guess that's a win for us. Yeah, so I'm just, if you couldn't tell, I'm just watching the time lapse over and speaking over it. This is not scripted in any way. I'm talking quietly because I don't want to bother people, but yeah. I should probably say something here. I don't even like the Dream SMP anymore. I just did this because, yeah, I don't even like the Dream SMP. Oh, that was a card that just came by. Oh yeah, here you can see that I exported all the frames and I started editing it, and I didn't realize that I wasn't recording Sony Vegas, so I didn't do that for the rest of it. Here you can see I'm moving on to the next shot. I only really partially edited the first shot, and I saved the rest for the end. I didn't put any effort into the backgrounds, which you can see here. They're very basic. I think I finally found a quick way to do backgrounds of my last thing I did, which is just doing a rough, not really line art, just a rough sketch with the brush I use for line art and painting under it, which you can see I do here as well. It's not good, it's very sketchy, but it's fast, and that's all that matters. I think the only character that shows up other than Wilbur, the only characters that show up only show up in one shot that you'll see later. That's because I didn't want to draw them. I just wanted to draw my boy. Oh yeah, this shot here. I wanted to do this cool thing because this line was these dots have begun to ferment. So I was there were potatoes in Poctopia, so let's draw a potato plant. So you can't tell it's a potato plant, but that's okay. This was also the only shot I pulled up a reference for. Oh yeah, here this is the only shot where I drew other characters. While I was drawing this, I realized I have never drawn Schlatt before. I think I drew him once, late 2020. So actually, when I was doing this, I realized I don't draw characters other than Wilbur, which is funny because the Dream SMP is what got me to draw humans, but by the Dream SMP I entirely just mean Wilbur. So everything I draw just looks like Wilbur now, because so everyone here looks like Wilbur. Not all my characters look like Wilbur. Everything, it's just all Wilbur. That's probably something I should fix in the future, but that's okay. Oh yeah, I started exporting the frames as I go along here, because I don't know, I usually do that, and it got really messy with all the layers because I wasn't deleting my sketch layers for some reason. I don't know why. I usually do, but Yeah. Oh yeah, this frame. I struggled a lot with this frame. You can see me struggling. I always struggle with eyes. I don't know how eyes work. Like, and I think I redo it after here too. But like, I don't know how eyes work. I've never known how eyes work. But that's okay. We don't need eyes anyway. Yeah. Here's my redo of. I do like how this frame ended up turning out. I think it's like my singular favorite frame. But it's just I didn't animate it because I didn't feel like looking at this frame anymore after this point. So I just his wings are just moving. He doesn't have wings. See Wilbur? He has wings in this AMV. Did I mention that? He has wings whenever I draw him now because he's a creature and I like him like that. I don't know why he's flapping his wings here. It was supposed to be an expression change, but oh here. So I've drawn this shot of the Wilbur flag waving multiple times. I think I've drawn in like all of my last stream SMP videos. I can't help myself. I like drawing the flag design. It's fun, but I use this shot a lot, and I've still managed to not know whether the red or blue is on top. I had to Google it multiple times while doing this shot because I kept forgetting. And then here I only did 2 frames for the transition to the Manberg flag. Don't ask me why. It looks horrible in the final AMV, but oh yeah, I do know why actually. Because okay, oh shoot. Okay, so up here you might be able to tell that the timer has changed fonts and it's also skipped a bunch of time. That's because I had a thing to do at like very soon later, and I thought I'd be able to finish all 6 hours before that thing, but I was wrong because I had to do stuff in between. So now I switched to a timer that like counted down to the time I had to leave to do my stuff. So yeah, you can see I really only had like what 5 hours to do this because I finished early too. So yeah, so really this is just making A and B in 5 hours. So oh yeah, I should probably talk about the song I chose. It's Ramblings of a Lunatic. I chose it because I've always associated with Wilbur, and I just wanted to do something with it. And yeah, I cut the audio beforehand because I didn't feel like dealing with that. And also, I think Northwell mentioned in her video that she counts an A and B as something over a minute long, so I took that to heart and only did a single minute, which might be kind of cheap, but I don't know, I just wanted to have fun with it. In the end, I really only animated, oh, this fucking shot. Okay, this shot, I was running out of time during this part, because I thought I didn't have much time left. So I was like, I need a cool way to do a slash animation. And then I just pulled up the Undertale kill animation. I was like, yes, I'll just use this. And so this is heavily referenced from that. Sorry, I guess. Oh, this final shot, yeah, I like this shot, even though the hair is kind of weird in this. I don't know, I just like his expression, that final frame. It's very sad. He's sad. I want him to have a better life. Oh yeah, Wilbur also went live when Dream SMP was during this. I don't like the Dream SMP anymore. I didn't watch the stream, but I don't know, I think it's funny. Maybe I summoned him. Yeah. This frame sucked to do though, but I had a bunch of time to do it. I hate drawing long lines in animation. I hate trying to keep it consistent, but I like how the teardrop looks though. It's cool. It's cool to me. Yeah, so, and I don't really have much to say here. Yeah, okay, and here you can see I already kind of animated the first shot, kind of. The text animation, the text editing looks really weird here, but I didn't really want to deal with it. I generally put a lot more effort into the editing in the beginning, but there's like this part where I tween the feather moving. It's weird. I don't like how it looks, and I want to go back and fix it, but I won't. It's just the spin is weird. I don't know. I don't like it. It's fine though, I guess. I've never done anything like it. It's fine. Here the potato plant. There should have been more frames for this potato plant. I don't like how it looks, but you know what? It can't be perfect. Oh, there's also like a weird thing there, like a line disappear, whatever. Here you can see me struggling to make the Manberg flag look fine because I didn't put enough frames in between. And then the dirt's falling. Yeah, in general, honestly, the editing didn't take that long, probably because I didn't put that much effort into it. It could be a lot better. Everything in here could be a lot better, especially if I had more time than like 5.5 hours or something. Yeah, and then I think after this I went back and fixed a few frames and added some stuff, which you can see here. Yeah, Originally this was just gonna be one frame because I was rushing, but then I had more time, so yeah. And then here I don't like how this frame looks, but that's fine. We can't like everything we do, and that's it. Yep. I hope my voice wasn't too annoying, and if it was, sucks to be you, I guess.
Setting pen to paper again, lost my sense of home from the words that I've said. But the thoughts have begun to ferment in my head, and content manifest, don't feel good enough for them. So I try and transcend my ego, but don't we know it will never work? Maybe I'll just descend to dirt, flirt with becoming food for worms. Would anyone listen to this? The ramblings of a lunatic. My mind is playing an awful trick. The ramblings of a lunatic. Would anyone listen to this? I'm running from my emptiness. My brain is tired, my stomach's sick. The ramblings of a lunatic.